In 1963, Sylvia Plath sealed herself in a kitchen, turned on the gas, and ended her life. But first, she wrote the Bell Jar book so explosive, critics called it dangerous. Dangerous, why? Because it stares into the void of depression and hands you a ladder to climb out. This isn't a book review. This is a survival guide for anyone who's ever felt trapped by their own mind. 15 lessons, 15 lifelines. Let's begin. Lesson 1. The illusion of the perfect life. Esther Greenwood wins scholarships, dates Ivy League boys, and lands a glamorous NYC internship. But inside, she's suffocating. Sound familiar? We chase straight A's, promotions, Instagram likes yet. Feel emptier with every achievement. Plath's lesson. Perfection is a lie sold to control you. Esther's breakdown begins when she realizes her dream life is a script written by others. Your turn. What trophy are you chasing that's slowly killing you? Write it down. Now tear it up. Lesson 2. Identity crisis in a world of expectations. Esther's mother wants her to be a secretary. Her boyfriend wants a submissive wife. Society. A smiling Stepford wife. She collapses under the weight of their dreams. Plaths scream into the void. I am not a vessel for your fantasies. Modern parallel. The burnout of the girl boss era. Akshi's step. For one day. Say no to every demand that isn't yours. Feel the chains break. Lesson 3. The cage of societal roles. Esther's internship at a fashion magazine mirrors today's leaning in culture. She's handed mascara and told to smile while dying inside. Plath's genius. She exposes how feminine roles are straitjackets. When Esther bleeds through her skirt at a country club, the women gasp not at the blood, but at her shame. Your rebellion. Share one taboo truth today. Mental health, period struggles, rage. Watch the cage crack. Lesson 4. Mental health stigma and silence. Esther's electroshock therapy isn't just horrits, a metaphor for how society fixes unruly women. A Plath's era prescribed pills and silence. Hours. Toxic positivity. And good vibes only. But Esther's breakdown becomes her breakthrough. Sometimes you must shatter to rebuild. Trigger warning, this lesson will hurt. Write a letter to your darkest moment. Thank it for teaching you strength. Lesson 5. The quest for autonomy. Esther's obsession with virginity mirrors today's body autonomy wars. Her doctor says, a woman must marry. She replies, I am the driver of my soul. Spoiler, she loses her virginity on her terms, bleeding, unapologetic, free. Your challenge, reclaim one choice Sumian stole from you, your career, body, voice. Burn the manual. Write your own. Lesson 6. The paralysis of choice. Plath's infamous fig tree Sinester starves because she can't choose which life to live. Sound familiar? Analysis paralysis. Endless scrolling, FOMO. But here's the twist. Indecision is a trauma. Response. Esther's figs rot because she's been taught to fear wrong choices. Your fix. Flip a coin for a decision today. If you feel regret, you've found your answer. Lesson 7. Feminism and female ambition. Esther's professor tells her poetry is for men. She nearly swallows a bottle of pills. Plath's truth, ambition in women is still a crime. Compare Esther's suffocation to today's having it all myth. Female CEOs expected to be nurturing. Male CEOs, strong leaders. Homework. Email a woman who intimidates you with her ambition. Say, I see you. Keep going. Lesson 8. The double standards of morality. Esther is called dirty for sleeping with men. Her male counterparts, adventurous. Plath's rage simmers. Morality is a weapon against women. Modern twist. Slut-shaming. #me to backlash. Esther's revenge. She stops apologizing. Your move. Defend a controversial woman this week. A celebrity, coworker, yourself. Let them call you difficult. Wear it like armor. Lesson 9. The isolation of depression. Plath didn't invent the bell jar metaphor, she forced the world to feel it. Depression isn't sadness. It's watching life through glass, screaming unheard. Esther's isolation mirrors today's loneliness epidemic. But here's the hope. The jar isn't unbreakable. Esther smashes hers by writing, "Your tool. Text someone, I'm not okay. If they judge, they're not your person. Keep texting." Lesson 10. The search for authentic self. Esther tries on personas like dresses. The perfect student. The devoted girlfriend. None fit. Plath's lesson. We lose ourselves in performance. Modern parallel. Instagram personas. LinkedIn. Hustle porn. Esther's turning point. She asks, where does I begin? Your task. Spend a day alone, no roles, no labels. Just you. Bring tissues. Lesson 11. The impact of artistic expression. Plath wrote the bell jar to survive. Esther writes to escape electroshock wards. Their lesson, art isn't a luxury, it's oxygen. When Esther publishes a story, she breathes for the first time. Your prescription. Create something only you understand, a poem, a messy painting, a scream into a pillow. Let it be ugly. Let it be yours. Lesson 12. Rebellion against conformity. Esther's suicide attempts aren't just cries for help, they're rebellion. In a world demanding she adjust, she says, I'd rather die than pretend. Modern rebels. The quiet quitters. The ones who refuse to act normal. Your anthem. Do one thing weird today, dance in the grocery aisle. Quit a group chat. Normalcy is overrated. Lesson 13. The role of relationships in self-discovery. Esther's toxic relationships. Boyfriend who gaslights. A friend who competes mirror today's trauma bond culture. Plath's warning. Some people are mirrors. Others are cages. Esther's healing begins when she isolates. Your test. Audit your circle. Who drains you? Who sees you? Cut one vampire now. Lesson 14. Confronting existential dread. Esther asks, what does a woman live for? Plath's answer. To question everything. Modern existential crises, burnout, climate dread, AI anxiety are calls to awaken. Esther's madness. A refusal to accept shallow answers. Your mission? Ask. One forbidden question today, is this job worth my soul? Do I want kids? Sit with the discomfort. Lesson 15. Embracing imperfection and healing. The bell jar ends ambiguously. Esther steps into the unknown. Patched, retreaded, and approved for the road. Plath's final lesson. Healing isn't pretty. It's gritty, uneven, and yours. Your assignment. Forgive one broken part of yourself today. Whisper, you survived. Now let's live. Conclusion, Sylvia Plath wrote this book as a suicide note. But you get to read it as a blueprint. Smash the like button if you're done suffocating in silence. Share this with someone still trapped under glass. And subscribe because part 2 dives into Plath's poetry, where she screams the secrets your soul needs to hear. The world needs your cracks. Let the light in.